Liberal Democrats claim the days of a Labour-Conservative domination of Parliament are numbered. The party's leader, Nick Clegg, is calling for a revamp of the British electoral system. His success will also bring a Russian flavour to UK politics, as Laura Emmett has discovered.
The leader of the UK's third main political party, it's only since this election campaign that Nick Clegg has become a household name. And he's also being hailed as a genuine Russian aristocrat. Clegg's grandmother was a Russian baroness, and her mother was the daughter of an attorney general in the Imperial Russian Senate.
The family is of Polish origin and became prominent in Russia in the first half of the 18th century, after one of Clegg's direct ancestors married a sister of a Russian count, who was married to the Empress Elizabeth of Russia.
Like many dispossessed Russian aristocrats, Clegg can even lay claim to a tumble-down estate in modern-day Ukraine. This is Beryozovo Rudka, where there's still a two-storey mansion and, extraordinarily, a pyramid. It was built by Clegg's great-great-grandfather. Locals are understandably proud of the structure.
There are only two like these in Europe. Tourists from all over Ukraine and the rest of the world come here to see our pyramid. That's why we take care of it and clean it from wild bushes.
Some time ago, bulldozers came and tried to demolish the pyramid. They tried and tried, but the structure didn't even budge. This shows that it was built to last.
Nick Clegg is far from the only person in a position of power in the UK with Russian connections. Others include Foreign Secretary David Miliband, London Mayor Boris Johnson and Conservative leader David Cameron.
The Milibands, of course, are, yes, Russian Jewish in their case. They have a great-aunt, Sophia, I think, who lives still in Moscow or Petersburg and who they went and had tea with. Beyond that, Cameron himself probably, through his descent illegitimately from William IV of England, of Great Britain and Scotland and Ireland, etc., might have remote kinship with Catherine the Great. Boris Johnson descends from George II, we know that, so he too is a kinsman of his nominal party leader, David Cameron, and also conceivably akin to Catherine the Great.
There are skeletons in the Clegg family closet too, and ones that don't necessarily tie in with his liberal views. His great-great-aunt, Maura Budberg, was almost certainly a double agent, working for both the British and the Soviet Union after the Bolsheviks seized power in 1917. Her lovers supposedly included H.G. Wells, Maxim Gorky and Robert Bruce Lockhart, the British spy chief who inspired James Bond. Nick Clegg's experienced a meteoric rise to prominence during this general election campaign, and he's now a serious player in the May the 6th vote. He may not be king himself, but he could be kingmaker. And with Conservative leader David Cameron's Russian connections too, there's a good chance that descendants of the Russian aristocracy could be well represented at the highest levels of the next British government. Laura Emmett, RT, London.